guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I recently put up a poll on my Instagram because I've been asked a lot about some of the recipes that I was using and how to make them and that kind of thing. So the poll that I put up was, would people like to see videos or blog posts about the little recipes that I kind of use on a daily basis? And it was actually a very close call. It was like 55% said videos and then 45% said the blog posts. So yeah, I decided to go with the video this time anyway. So the first recipe that I'm going to show you is my overnight oats. It's one of the easiest, quickest, handiest recipe you will ever do, and it's so super tasty. It'll make you want to like jump out of bed in the morning time. Well, it makes me want to jump out of bed in the morning time and literally tastes like a dessert, and there's no fuss, no mess. It's just so quick and handy, and you'll feel so satisfied after it. So basically all you need is like a little jar, like the likes of this here, or you can use the likes of something, any of these like old jars from your house. So this is just an old coconut oil jar. You could also use like a bowl if you wanted and then just cover it with tin foil or with cling film, but it's supposed to be more environmentally friendly. You could use something like this or a lunchbox. So this is what you're actually going to place your oats and the rest of your toppings into. Personally, for me, I don't like porridge, so that's why I think this is like a really satisfying breakfast. You can also use it as a snack or whatever you want, like a main meal, and add more ingredients into it too. So what I found was, when I first tried overnight oats, I found it was very like mushy and dry, and that's why I found this recipe, that I just from like trial and error, that I found this was the one that I really loved. So basically this here is just a jar of normal oats. You can use Flavins, you can use Tesco value, you can use whatever the hell you want. And I basically get a load of oats and put them into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes and just let them get kind of like golden brown. So it's just toasting your oats basically. So just put them onto like greaseproof paper and then pop them into the oven at maybe 180 to 200 degrees and just let them toast. So once I toast them, I usually do that in bulk, so I'll do that for like a couple of weeks supply of oats, and then I pop them into like a little lunchbox, something that's sealed so that they are just in an airtight container so that they don't dry out. And then when I'm making my overnight oats, I just open up the little box, and then if I'm putting them in the jar, open up your little jar, and then depending on the quantity of oats that you want, then that would depend on how much you're going to put in. It depends how long you want it to keep you going for. But tomorrow I know that I am going to want them just before work. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. Now you can put in as much as you want, but you can just literally see there that it is just like the base layer basically. So the first step is just popping in your oats. I actually hate milk as well, so that's why I use yogurt. And the yogurt that I actually use is the Alpro soy yogurt, and it's the plain with coconut, so it's a little bit sweeter than your normal plain soy yogurt. This here is my favourite to use for this because it kind of seeps into the oats a little bit, so it's a little bit like a milk consistency rather than like a thicker Greek yogurt style consistency. And again, depending on how much you want, if you're using milk, I think most people use maybe like around 200 mils of milk and then they mix it up, but I personally prefer just to leave it sitting on the top of it. If you want to weigh these out, if you're like tracking macros or whatever, like weigh it out, but I just kind of again put about like 5 or 6 tablespoons of this. You just layer that up. So I'm just spreading it so that all of the oats are covered. Originally thought soy yogurt would be absolutely disgusting, but once I changed over to it, I absolutely love it. So that is basically the base layer. As I said, if you're using milk, a lot of people mix these up, and if you were adding maybe like a protein powder or something for extra protein, then I'd mix that in at this stage. Personally for me, I just like to layer it. So the next step that I usually do is adding my fruit. So you can literally add whatever ingredients you want, whatever fruit, but this is just my favourite recipe, and I personally love using frozen raspberries because I find that the juice from the raspberries when they're frozen kind of melts into the yogurt, and then it almost gives like a jam consistency. As much as you feel it's going to fill you up, Berries work really well in overnight oats because of the, I suppose, the juiciness from them. Some people like bananas and like using like a chocolate protein or something, but for me I prefer this here. That. So I usually go with the nuts next. So this here I have some walnuts, I have some flaked almonds, and I also have some pumpkin seeds. You can buy bags of nuts mixed up, or you can just pick whatever ones you like yourself and then throw them in on top. I also have some hazelnuts in there. So once you've added your nuts, then I'm actually going to add some goji berries. Like, it adds a bit of sweetness and a little bit of crunch. And some flaxseed. And love desiccated coconut on top. 2 teaspoons of this. People like to mix them up. I prefer to actually just keep mine like this and then mix it up in the morning time. So all you have to do then is pop your lid on. I also really enjoy almond butter in my oats, but sometimes I prefer just to put it in the morning, or if I'm having them like as a dessert, then just almond butter like drizzled on top is so good. You can also use like granolas or whatever, but if you are trying to keep it more like refined sugar free, cleaner, then this would be ideal, but you're still getting your like sweetness. That's literally it. You can see the oats underneath there, you can see they're starting to melt slightly through. Just pop it in the fridge for next time you prep it the night before, and it'll be easy just to pick up and run in the morning. That's literally it. If you'd like to see any more videos, just give me a shout and I will be happy to help you out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.